Yo, shalom, all praises to the Most High, Yehovah, Yehoshua. This is Yyby. My peoples, check this out, man. I want to talk about something that might be important to most people. And it's really about artists and people, producers that do music. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, listen. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do in this music stuff, man. Or it's a certain rules to it, or you have to produce a certain way, or you have to make a beat a certain way, or you have to use a certain program or a certain software. You know, that's what control freaks will tell you. That's what followers will tell you. It ain't no rules to it. Do you. If you think this small drum machine can work, then do that. I'm going to tell you why. Because even back in the day, 20, 30 years ago, I say, 40 years ago, you know, the quality of music, they thought it was the best when they was using analog tapes. You know, back in the day when I was a kid, when they had 8-track, you know, they had to record a perfect tape. You know, the skills came in with that situation. You get what I'm saying? And it's too much people running around thinking they got everything figured out, man, and they can't be told nothing when it comes to this music stuff. You have a lot of people who make comments on your pages, and I go to people's pages, videos, and I read their comments. I read the comments on there and I see the crazy stuff that people say, you know, out their neck to these people that provide this information, this free information to y'all. You know, like, you had like I put a gun to your head and made you come to my page and listen to what I'm saying. You know, it's funny to me. It tickles me, and they just, you know, be disrespectful. But do you as an artist? Do you? When you listen to everybody all the time, you never get nothing done. You know, this for producers, for artists, everything. When you listen to everybody's opinion, and they have 99 opinions because they think they got everything figured out, you'll never get nothing. You'll never get anything done. Always do you. It's good to listen, but at the same time, hear a person out. Take the information in and still try to, you know, still do you. See, but most people, you can't tell them nothing when it comes to this music stuff. Actually, you can't tell them nothing when it comes to life, period. They got everything figured out. You know, even with music, the argument of music, and when you be in groups, you be on certain pages, it's like everybody mentality is they first thing they want to do is argue with you about a compressor and try to prove you wrong that that I know a compressor more than you. When end of the day, it's like, you're not here to learn? Oh, okay, I get it. You don't want to teach me. Well, since you say you know about the compressor more than me, you don't want to teach me, right? What you want to do, you want to argue with your ego, with your big ass ego, to try to prove that I don't know nothing about a compressor. Well, you ain't trying to build nobody. You ain't trying to build nothing up. You're not trying to build nobody. You just on this high horse, on this standard, because so many of your so-called followers and friends don't gas you up and thinking that you got this certain knowledge when you really don't, you know? And what people have to understand is that you have to see through all that foolery. People, do you. This is for everybody. I don't care who it is. Do you, man. Whatever you do in music, if you want to use FL Studio, if you want to use Studio One, if you want to use Bitwig, if you want to use Ableton Live, if you want to use Logic Pro Tools, if that shit works for you, use it, man. Use it. You know, the reality is, don't get me wrong, certain DAWs do things more than others. I say this all the time, certain DAWs provide things faster than the other DAW provides. But end of the day, 9 times out of 10, it's not really what you use. It's really what you know.